Hello guys and welcome back to Menace, where we are continuing the fight against the rogue army. I decided to go with the rogue army. I know in the previous video I said that I was gonna do the maybe the aliens, but I decided to go with the rogue army simply because uh, it's on the backbone, and if we can unlock the OCI that increases our promotion points, that would be nice. Because I think after we finish this operation, we'd have enough OCI points and enough thrust points to get the next level of thrust, and um, hopefully unlock the OCI that gives us the extra promotion points. It costs, I believe, 180 points, and we have 102 points right now. So if we are able to finish the operation, we'll probably have around 180. Like last operation we had 79 OCI points, so we should probably get around the same for this one, probably even more because this operation has even more missions, and so hopefully it would be good. So yeah, so looking at the missions we have here, there's this one. It's a delay. um, the reward is alright. It's a reduction to enemy supply points by 15%. It's not bad. Um, but the problem is that it only allows us to go for this mission, Mine Roads, and the reward for this is useless because we don't have any off-map abilities, and this basically just affects our off-map abilities because they take one round longer to get to us. So that's why I'm not gonna go with the delay. Now there's the Stop Marauders or Relief Outpost that we can do that. So Stop Marauders, it gives us more thrust with the local faction, which is actually not that effective. Well, I mean, it's not gonna give us more to get to the next point. And one civilian trading good, which I guess it's all right. It is a 3 skull, and we have to save civilians by destroying 80% of all attacking enemies. But it will allow us to then go for this raid command post here, which is I think the objectives here: destroy the command posts, recover the data storage, and eliminate the army officers. So this is the same as we had in the previous operation. It's got the same reward too, where we get additional promotion points, and the enemy forces have their discipline reduced by 10%. So that's probably what we'll do. Well, we have to do that. And then we can go to either this, the POW rescue, or the defend outpost. Honestly, I'll probably go with the POW rescue because the reward for it is that we remove the counterintelligence center debuff, which reduces our intelligence level by 2. You'll see in a second when I show you the mission here how the intelligence is. Actually, we can see it right now. Our intelligence is 1, even though we have the informants hub, which gives us 3 intelligence, and that is because of this modifier and stuff. Now, if we get this mission, it will only affect the last mission. Like, we will get our full intelligence for the final mission, which is a breakthrough, which is what we've done in the previous operation as well. It just kind of sucks that it's so far, because if it was like the first mission, we could have got the intelligence back and it would have been a lot easier. Anyways, finally we have relief outpost that we could pick at the beginning here. And it is similar to what we've played in the previous, or not the previous, the 2 operations ago, where we have to go and save some friendlies. Now, the rewards for this is a rogue army item or vehicle, which, like I said previously, because we're fighting the rogue army, it's not as good, and it's the same thing with these rogue army depots here. And that's why I'm probably not going to do this mission, because we're already fighting the rogue army, so getting an extra item is not going to matter too much when we're already getting loot from them. The thing with this one is that it is at nighttime, and nighttime, I believe, reduces your vision range and all that, and so if we have less vision range, they can more easily infiltrate in here, because if we look at the map here, there's a couple of towers here, but overall, like, we'd probably sit in the back because we won't have time to make it to the front. There's already rogue army units here, and plus they get a bunch of cover here, so we'd have to fight more in the back, and that leaves this front area exposed for enemy to infiltrate, especially because we're at nighttime and we'll have our accuracy and most importantly the vision range reduced, so we won't be able to see them. So because of that, I decided to go with the Stop Marauders. It is a higher difficulty mission, but I believe it is more easier to do, especially because it's at daytime and partially cloudy doesn't affect anything. And the way I'm gonna set up my units is, as we can see, because of the low intelligence, it says here intelligence level 1, we don't know a bunch of these units. As we see, we know about a few enemies, but there's a bunch of things we don't know. We also don't know exactly what kind they are. So, there's these civilians here that we know of, so we can definitely go and save those guys. And then we could try and repel the force here, and then if these guys are still alive, push to the northwest here and try and repel them. But because we have the road here, it's definitely easier to reach these guys first and then go to the left and help out these other guys. So that's what we'll do. So what I've done here, for my units, I gave back the class 4 to Lim. And because we removed Ivy and we also, this is a new operational, gives us more supplies, I was able to put an extra squatty on him. Pike, I gave him back the crowbar mod 3 and the crocodile, and I gave him ammo bags because you need it with the crocodile, honestly. And he also got an extra squatty back. Ryua didn't change. I like this setup a lot. It's very effective. The AGL can just like mow down infantry. If it doesn't kill them, they're just like so suppressed and pinned down that they can't do anything for like a turn, so they're effectively neutralized. And then the autocannon is just nice to get those walkers or whatever. It's really good, especially with the tank buster and grind down. I think it's pretty effective. And finally, we are bringing back Carta because she's no longer weary, and we're giving her the K-Pack, the PAL back, and the Marine Infantry body armor. Also gave her target designator and smoke grenade. So yes, I did buy the target designator. If we go look at the black market, I looked at kind of what I want to get from this black market, and there's this SOFK pack I'd like to get to give it to Lim. Now, it does have a bit less damage, but honestly, I think that the extra range would do Lim really good here. And looking at other things, I want to get this explosive charge, especially because the next mission will have to blow up the enemy headquarters, so this could be good, or at least save some ammo. Other things would be this rocket launcher and the ATGM, but I don't have enough, and I'd rather prioritize getting the ATGM launcher first. But I don't have enough with everything that I can sell here, and I want to sell because I still want to keep this very expensive armor and everything in here. And so even if I sell the stuff, like I'll sell these weapons and all that, I don't have enough for the ATGM, and I'd rather get the ATGM first than these other ones. But if we look here at the total, it would cost me over 1,200 to get these 4 items. And I've already calculated, like I've already tried it, and I don't have enough. Even if I sell absolutely everything, I won't have enough. And like I said, I still want to keep some of these armors and weapons and accessories, so that's why we're gonna do it like that. So anyways, yeah, that's about it for the mission. I did end up giving a promotion. I gave it to Pike, and he got Fortify. Again, I saw that the enemy, well, we've seen this already for a few operations now, they're getting a lot more accurate. I don't know, again, if it's just the difficulty or we're just getting unlucky, but I need to get some more defense on my guys because they're getting way too easily targeted. So, especially that he's overconfident and he's get a penalty to his defense now. And apart from that, I think that's it. The next promotion I'll probably give out will be to Lim because he's the cheapest at this point. And he's probably either gonna go with Berserk, Run and Gun, or... I mean, we only got 3, so Berserk, Run and Gun, and maybe Counter-Strike, and that's gonna pretty much be it for him. Anyways, without further ado, let's start this mission. Alright, this is unfortunate, we got a fence here. Orders. But as always, I'm gonna move Lim first. Now, it doesn't say that we have to keep the civilians alive, but it is our secondary objective. And I'm already hearing some breaking. That shattering glass sound or whatever, that's when the Not necessarily enemy, but when a unit is broken, so when they're fleeing. That's what it means.
Sir.
Now, the cover level doesn't seem to apply when they're out in the open, which I thought it might have been the case. It seems like 4 to 5 +1 cover level, so I thought maybe also when they were out in the open they would give some cover, but no, it seems it only applies to when they're actually in cover behind a building. But that does mean that they pretty much get full cover almost everywhere here, so they're gonna get a lot of cover. Even against the APC, that essentially counts as mobile infantry, because if you look at Carta, she gets because of mobile infantry, she gets extra cover from the vehicle.
Sir.
It seems like Pike is getting the same amounts with Fortify. So Fortify, I guess, is just a bit better because it's a more general kind of use, where you can use it against more types of cover, whilst mobile infantry is only for this. Then again, mobile infantry also decreases the AP cost to go inside the vehicle, so it's still very good. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to save 60%, because that means, well, one of them already died, and then 3 more are gonna die, and then that's gonna be it, you know. And I counted before the mission how many civilians there are. Why are they going there, man? And it seems like there's about 8 or something like that. Or not 8, there's like 11, my bad. 8 is actually 20%, so. Can we rotate it here? We can rotate at least a bit like that, so we have less. I heard something on this side.
Sir?
Again, we're gonna push up with Lim just to see what we can see. I'll move him here because depends where I want to put the APC next. Doesn't seem like we have any enemies right now. There's some of the civilians there. I'd like to get inside there, but I don't have enough movement. And I don't have enough to deploy here, but he does have zigzag. Okay, let's say we go here, so we can see a bit better, because anyways we have the vision here. There they're gonna deploy. If the civilians can come towards me, that would be good. It does seem like they try and run away from the enemy. So if they can come towards me and we can just hold on here, like hold off in this area, that would be probably the best.
Sir.
Alright, Pike is just gonna run all the way here. What is this? Yeah, the overconfident. They got already high spirits from Carta.
Sir? What?
And Riwa, I'd like to get her into cover, maybe here, but that doesn't provide that much cover. Here would be a lot of cover, or even here. And I put Carta behind. It could be pretty good. But if we want to keep them on the road, it would have to be here. They still get a bunch of cover here. And then maybe we can put them a bit forward. And that's going to give us a little bit more vision, and we can use Reel a bit more aggressively in the back here. Because if we do that, we're going to break this cover here. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll put the Riwa here. And we'll probably put Carta behind her. So push up Limp to here. Because I think that's where the majority of the enemies are. There's a couple guys here, but maybe they also went to the left side. We're just gonna wait for her. It does seem like the civilians are coming towards us, so that's not too bad. But this civilian needs to. Oh no, it doesn't. He doesn't need to move, because I'm gonna push up Lim here. No, what are you doing? This guy and this guy, these two need. What are you guys doing? Come to me. Don't go there. This guy's probably gonna do. If they can just go here.
Sir?
Alright, Lim is gonna move up first. He's gonna go here. He gets a lot of cover here. Still no enemies inside. I wonder if we should push up a little bit further. There is a big forest here. I don't want to be careful with that. We could push him up to here, but honestly, if we put Pike there, he could get some bunch of cover. But I don't want to bunch up my units too much in case they got some mortars or something. Like obviously the rogue army has a lot. Yeah, I don't want to bunch them up too. I think this is pretty much the best cover I can give Lim, because if I go here, he doesn't get as much cover. So if we chill here, we should be a little bit good. Although at least those civilians are coming back.
Staying alert.
And again, if we push up Rewa here, she's gonna get a bit of cover. Now, yes, covers also applies to vehicle, but obviously, as you can tell, not as much. But it's still a little bit of cover. And if we go here, we won't have any cover, actually. Yeah, that's too light, it doesn't apply. But here we get the maximum amount of cover. And we might want to push up Pike a bit further, but honestly, I don't know. Because if I push him up to here, he'd get full cover from these two sides, but against this side, he won't get any cover, any kind of cover. So, yeah, we'll just wait here, I guess. Again, if the civilians can come towards me, that'd be the best. And if we put Carta here, she's gonna have full protection from the APC here, except in the back, which is fine.
Receiving the cover.
Now the only thing is, I want to see what kind of line of sight. We get a full line of sight here, which does mean we can target. And what's the range on that? It looks pretty big. Looks like you can target as. Okay, that's actually very big. It looks like as long as you have a valid line of sight to anything, and that you can see that far. So for example with Lim, and that's what I was wondering about with the target designator. Is it the user that has to see that far, or can it just, because it doesn't say that it has a specific range, because I wondered if I had to put it on Lim or not to get the maximum amount of range, and we confirmed that it does. It needs to be. So you, as long as you have vision, and I guess line of sight, because obviously here we don't have line of sight, but whatever. As long as you have vision, you can target pretty much anything you can see. So that's actually very, very good here. But the range on the PAL is still very bad, but whatever. Because, yeah, if Carta can just at least designate targets constantly, she's going to do a better job than Pike, because this is limited to 10. As you can see, you can only hit these here, but we can't hit the ones further. If most of the enemies are going to come from this side, though, I'm not too worried about this side. We can definitely push up Pike a little bit further, maybe even to this point here, because it would still leave a little square between him and Lim so that they don't get too, they're not adjacent to each other and get like bombarded. But it would still be, he would still get a little bit closer, become a bit more effective, and he'd get cover pretty much from everywhere except on this side. So I think that's still very good to push him up, because otherwise we can push him up to here. He would get cover from this side and this side, but not from this kind of angle, but he'd get full cover from that side. Other solutions I don't really see here. Maybe push him up to here, actually. I think that would be a bit better. He doesn't have as much cover on this side. Actually, you know what? Let's push him to here. Yeah. And then we'll deploy. And then what's the range on the call out? And this, it's about there. Which is still pretty good, because I believe that's where the APC kind of gets its shots too. Now we just gotta wait between the civilians and the rogue army to do its turns. But if the civilians, it seems like they're moving towards the back of where our deployment is. Because this is the other thing, is that we actually need to destroy the enemy, so we can't just sit back. That's why the civilians would have needed to come towards us, because if they come towards us, we're able to. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate they go on that side.
Patience, Marines. The enemy's out here somewhere.
We can send out Lim to scout a little bit and then decide what we want to do. So still nothing. Maybe we can use these trees as cover. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here.
Movement.
Oh. Alright, so we have a okay, we have a bunch of conscripts, infantry, auto laser walker. Why are they running away?
Sir?
Okay, if we go to this garbage pile, we could probably hold them off here. And what kind of... we can't see. Everybody's deployed. Alright, what about Reba? What kind of cover would you get here? She wouldn't get too bad cover, honestly. Yeah, she would destroy that, though. But if we move her here, she wouldn't destroy. It could be pretty good to put Rewa here. And just hold them off at this scrapyard or whatever. Junk pile. I'd like to get a bit more scouting done with Lim, though. But we can definitely try and maybe push up a little bit closer here.
Are there Kutta there?
I don't think we're in range to hit anybody here. Yeah. But yeah, because the civilians are going like towards the left side here and not the right side. I don't know if they're programmed to like run away from you and from the enemy, but that would be kind of stupid because we're kind of the good guys, so they should run towards us, you know? But whatever.
Sir.
We can maybe push up Pike to that.
All right.
And Rewa can do a lot of damage. If we give her the buff with Pike,
Always ready.
increase her AP. We could get her inside the APC here. And then unload her here. Let's do that. Anyways, it's pretty cheap to get inside, so if we ever need to get her out, we can easily do that as well. But we'll see here.
Movement.
It's like, what is the rogue army doing? Aren't they supposed to chase after these guys? So far, they're actually seeming to retreat out of here. But it does seem like the civilians are kind of going towards us now, so I'm like, what's going on here? It's difficult to see.
Alert! Alert! Enemy hardware.
Another light walker with autocannon, looks like. Yeah. MG team here.
Ferocity before freedom.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the AI is doing here. They're like moving on this side. It's like, what's going on? At least the majority of the civilians are kind of close to us and behind us, actually. I'm sure as soon as we start engaging them, they're gonna...
Ready, Major.
I think this it sucks you can't see the cover when you're not when you're deployed. But if I undeploy them, then I have to commit to moving them. I think they should still not get spotted here if we just move them a little bit closer. We'll see.
Repositioning. Movement.
So that's another MG team. I see a lot of guys bunched up there. They did get spotted though, so we might want to deploy, or we're just committing to the thing here, and we just say, you know, F it, we're going in. It is some pretty decent cover, but again, if I want to put Rewa in here, we'll see. They're still spotted. Okay. Well, whatever, I guess. They're still getting spotted by somewhere. I'm not sure if it's the HQ. Like something is spotting them, and they got targeted here. Maybe there's a Jaeger team somewhere.
Sir.
I'll give Rio more AP.
Ready on my signal.
I can't target anybody here. If we can bait them at least a little bit with Limb and get them closer,
The
that'd
way
be good.
back is not yours to rule.
Sir? What?
Alright, let's do that. Let's bait them. Let's bait them pretty hard here.
Armor detail on duty.
They're gonna get baited so hard. Oh no. Okay, what we can do is
Nice shooting, Marine.
because I wanted to go with Berserk.
Okay.
There is that unit there. It could move up and shoot at us. And that would leave us with a bit of AP here. Maybe hit another one of these squads. But it won't leave us enough to shoot them. But it would provide at least a little bit of cover. And we can either hit one of these conscripts, but I don't think they're that dangerous. So we'll go for weapons team.
Enemy weapons team.
Oh, what the hell was that? Okay. How come we didn't spot that? Look, Riwa got severely damaged here. We could mark a couple units here because I don't have range on anybody. Actually, the only one I can mark is this guy, so we'll do that. It was somewhere in here though.
Your major has failed
What
you.
did we get? What's the debuff we got? Steering damage, engine damage, big fire. We need to take care of the big fire because that's gonna definitely do a lot of damage here.
Looking for an opportunity.
They're all running away, man. It's really annoying. I mean, to be fair, it's actually kind of good because that means we don't have to worry about them.
Tell command we'll get this sorted.
At least we have another APC. What's going on with the AI? They're just avoiding us. Alright, I don't know what the hell that was, so we need to get out of here. I believe it was actually in this tile, right? Yeah, it was actually on that tile. Okay. It's also running away.
Sir?
What is this?
Orders?
Let's
cover.
see here. What's going on?
Alert. Weapons team.
Oh, what is this thing? Rogue ATGM team. Oh, that's probably what hit us, or an ATGM could do a lot of damage. So yeah, that's really bad for her. I don't think she got much AP. I actually did not even look at the debuffs we got, but it probably means we can't. Oh, it
Sir?
might have made it on horse.
Sir.
I'm gonna move up with Pike a little bit here. Can't crouch.
Listen up. We're moving.
Man, what is the AI doing?
Always ready.
I hope they, like, if they had to, yeah, because the objective is to destroy 80% of all attacking enemies. There's no like, it's not like the defense missions where you could. I know I want to mark that ATGM team. There's a mortar team here too. That's the cool thing with this is you can just target people, and I believe they stay even if they go out like in the fog of war because they're marked. even if it moves out of sight, so you can still know where they are. Alright, it's coming a bit closer here. We might be able to get a shot on it. I don't know what the AI is doing, man. Like, they're just kind of moving around. Yeah, so even if they move in the in the fog of war, we can still see their icon there. However, the ATGM team is getting closer. I wonder, we're not spotted, so that's actually a good thing. There's some infantry.
Enemy spotted.
Another mortar team. Alright, what's the debuff on Rewa?
Yeah?
So cost more to turn and increasing the cost per tile. So we just can't move from here. And we don't have enough to shoot them. If we move one, we would have enough. But I'd rather give this buff. Can we also... we can't really do that.
Ready on my signal.
Let's push a pike a little bit closer here.
Sir? Yeah.
Rio should have a little bit now to get the ATGM team out of here. Because it is marked, excellent accuracy
Yeah,
on it.
you are really getting after them.
Can we rotate? Let's see. They're still running away.
Sir?
What is this? What is this mission?
Orders.
These guys are still marked, by the way. Even though they're hidden, they're no longer hidden. If we move here, they'd get a lot of
Seeking cover.
cover.
Eyes up.
Okay, there's a Jaeger team there. That's probably what spotted us. This guy might shoot us now. Yeah.
Always ready.
Alright, well, since the APC, yeah, that's the only issue. The APC can't really move much. So we're gonna probably have to retreat with Lim because he got annihilated where he lost the squad here. Now, with the extra defense, we should be pretty chill here.
Don't do anything stupid.
Okay, so they're able to hit us even when we're super far. And even with all the stacks of zigzag and deploying and cover, doesn't seem like they have a much harder time hitting us here. We're just gonna have to take it super slow, I'm guessing. Because there's a lot of them. Reload's got really damage to him.
Alert, alert. Enemy hardware.
Alright,
Orders.
he needs to get out of here. He's still spotted, so I'm gonna bring him all the way back here. They keep running away though. That's what annoys me the most here.
Roger.
she got spotted as well.
I hear you.
Sir. Ready on my signal.
Okay, we're just gonna have to. Oh no, why did I deploy? Alright, whatever.
I hear you.
Let's see here. Oh, that's all our movement. We hit him up with the GL here.
Major, keep your eyes on this Marine.
Hmm.
And
Thanks.
we'll rotate her like this. It's probably the mortar we saw earlier. And that's the Jaeger team. Bro, this is not fun at all, man. Like, it says there's why are they not?
Help, Major.
Why the hell are they not attacking? Like, they just keep retreating. Like, what is this? Bro, like, I'm seriously thinking about, like, restarting this mission because this is crazy. Like, are you kidding me? You're the guy supposed to be attacking me. The civilians are running away. They should make it as the objective is if the civilians make it back to your deployment or something, then they lose, then you win the mission. Like, the enemy actually has to attack you because right now they just been like retreating constantly. It's like it's
Orders,
not fun.
Major.
Like, and then you have to play super gay like this to like move units out. It's just not fun, man. Like, get this thing out of here. Just come on, AI, just attack me already. I mean, at least the save civilians will be.
I hear you.
That objective will be chill. The only thing I could maybe
Yeah.
do is just start saturating the area with Fario,
Ready on my signal.
and
Move out.
that's about as much as I could do, really. I need to get Lim on the other side, though.
Yeah.
Orders.
Alright, we'll move Lim out here to hopefully spot something here. Nothing. Even though the
Yeah.
vision range should be a bit greater. Oh, we're still hidden, so that means
Sir.
that they retreated even further. Because if the vehicle is hidden, yeah, there's nobody there. We won't have enough to deploy here. And we saw what happened last time when we didn't deploy. Yeah, this is so stupid. Like, they need to change this kind of mission. It's like they're supposed to be attacking me. Like, why aren't you making an effort to at least go after the civilians who, by the way, I don't even know where they are. They just left the map or something. I guess now it really is important to actually.
Taking cover.
It is actually important to actually scout now. They
Sir.
just keep retreating. Wow. If I deploy, I don't have enough to spot, so I might as well move up here. Let's get rid of that Jaeger team because they're been annoying. They're an annoyance. And they left. Of course, they're the first ones that leave.
I hear you.
And there's no way we're getting enough AP to shoot
Sir,
all the way there. Even with Pike,
ready on my signal.
like if we move him here, if we give her Reiwa AP,
Yeah?
yeah, I'm just gonna restart the mission because there's no point. Like, it's gonna take forever.
I hear you.
Like, look, I'm gonna have to push up here. I still got no shot, so I gotta keep pushing. Like, this is not fun, it's tedious, like... Especially when this is the kind of objective, because yeah, when I was doing the objective to just, at least those guys pushed up. When I was doing the objectives, for example, sabotage something, yeah, I could just, like, hide from the enemy, but I still completed the objective. This is literally just,
Sir?
we have to move up to them, kind of
I
thing.
hear you.
Anyways.
Hoorah!
They want to play like that, we'll play like that, bro. I don't know.
Sir?
It's kind of annoying.
Orders?
I'm also kind of pissed that Rio got almost killed here because of something. I think it was an ATGM that managed to sneak here or something, or was it here? Yeah, I see some blood here. And it just got the perfect angle. I guess we just gotta be super careful now. We could move all the way here and it provide a little bit more cover. We'd still have enough to deploy.
Repositioning.
Their whole army is there, man, and they're not moving, they're not pushing. Like, come on, bro, just come on. Just do something
Sir?
instead of moving around. Like, oh my god. Like they're scared of me, man. That's crazy. Guess we can designate that. Designate that. I don't know, man. That's the thing with Carta's, like, as long as she's got line of sight.
Who, sir?
She can designate targets here. Even if they're really far. The only problem is now Carta or Rio is stuck there. These guys are gonna set up. No, not even. They're just gonna keep running away. Yeah, but they look. Yeah, they're gonna set up there. So then I have to move a Rio to about this tile to be in range. I'm gonna set up.
Sir?
Orders.
Alright, and once again we have to move Lim out of there because he's probably gonna get targeted here. By like all these guys. And like we've seen, they're pretty accurate, so even though he's got decent cover, he's deployed, so he should get a lot of defense. Yeah, sure, he doesn't have zigzag, but last time we had zigzag and we still got heavily damaged there.
On our way.
We're just gonna have to come back here. Because yeah, that's... I don't understand that. Like, Maybe it's because they're actual
Sir.
humans. Like, I'm pretty sure if it was the aliens, all of these would have been swarming us. Like, that's how aliens usually
Ready on my
operate
signal.
here. So it just kind of... Can't really do much here, so we're just gonna have to leave it like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm seriously thinking of restarting this mission because... the debuff on Ree was, like, if it wasn't for these debuff, if it wasn't for that AT gem shot or whatever it was, I'm pretty sure it was AT gem shot. If it wasn't for that, I would have said, okay, whatever, because at least we can still move, at least we can still do stuff here. But this is just gonna take way too long here to move to. It's just not good. See, we're not even in range of that. And then we have to rotate and move here. It's like, come on, man. It's just so tedious.
Always ready.
I guess you could just keep marking targets. Actually, if we look here, what's the range on this? Like, what's the... No, we can't tell, but oops. Yeah, we can't really tell here, but whatever. Stop running away. Finally, somebody. They don't even know where we are. That's the other crazy part. Is they don't even know where we are, yet they're moving like as if they know where we are.
Sir?
Like, come on, man.
Sir.
Let's just...
Ready on my signal.
And of course I deploy him again, man. It's so done. Okay, we can engage these two here.
Sir? Yeah.
Major, C2 is strong. This soldier's very combat effective.
So good.
Major, keep your eyes on this Marine.
Finally, we're doing something. Jeez, man.
Sir?
Orders.
We're gonna move up with Flim. Hopefully he doesn't get spotted or something here. He's gonna get stacks of zigzag. There's the Jaeger. He's gonna get spotted. Oop. I dropped that. By the way, if you don't know, that's shift. If you hold shift, it also means you can end turn on. So if you want to skip everybody, you can just click that. And of course, well, you can either click on this button or shift. He's got 3 stacks, that's 15. And the deploy, it's actually just 12 in expert, unless this is also... We can't tell the defense here that we are getting. I know it's 12 because I've checked the accuracy undeployed and deployed. So it's actually only 12 on expert.
Always ready.
Can keep marking targets, can mark those snipers. The mortar team is there, we can mark that. I like their fatigues though, it's pretty good.
Sir?
Sir.
Oh, no, I wanted to
I
look
hear
on
you.
finally. I don't think we have anybody else here. We just need 2 more kills, and there's a bunch of them fleeing, but they probably will come back.
Sir?
See, so that's the only thing is if we didn't get those debuffs, if we didn't get hit here, we could have done it a lot faster. It's just stuff like that had to
Found in
happen,
the
of
cupboard.
course.
Orders?
Yeah, they won't disband yet, but that's fine.
Sir.
Let's actually get Pike. He won't have enough to give her more AP. Sure. Here maybe? No, here. We have enough here. I just want to finish it fast, man, because like
Ready on my signal.
it's getting to the point where it's like, what are we even doing here? Now I understand why they're running now, because they're obviously
Bring more.
their morale is broken. So we're down. Actually, we're not down anybody right now because we got 3 casualties. One of them is gonna get recovered, and the other 2 are gonna get replaced by the office. So we should be fine here. 1 more kill, guys. 1 more kill, and I'll probably go with that mortar team because why not?
Sir?
See if Ryua gets a shot on that. Nope, she needs to move up at least 2 tiles. That's gonna give her enough. And we can finish this mission.
All done.
Nah, I wanted to get that one too, but you know what? Let's get our revenge on these guys. Or I don't know. Yeah, this mission was probably one of the most annoying missions I've played, just for the fact that
Ready on my signal.
like it was just super long for nothing. Like we could have, like I said, either if the enemy just came to us towards where the civilians were and they stopped fleeing away, or if Ryua did not get damaged, and I mean if she got damaged but we didn't get the engine damage or searing damage, but then she would have probably had other debuffs, like maybe her weapon would have been disabled and that would have probably been worse. But if she would have been more combat effective to where we don't need to like move her bit by bit, we could have probably done a lot more. He might blow up just because of the big fire. He didn't seem to auto extinguish it. Yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, we can... Do we have a shot on these guys? No. Alright, whatever. We'll just leave the mission here. We received the civilian supplies, and then we got a bunch of things here. Nice. So we got the ATGM. And honestly, Carta, that's your new weapon, most likely. Got a lot of promotion points. That's very good. We got this, which... Yeah, whatever. And then obviously we still have these 2 debuffs. Nothing really crazy, but I think that ATGM launcher, this thing, probably is going to be very useful. Overconfident, that's good. Oh no, he's also wary, so we're going to have to remove him. We were able to rescue 2 of them, which is good, and then we just need to replace one of these guys. She took a lot of damage here, but she's still fine. Alright. 38 promotion points. That's real nice. So now we can choose to either go with the raid command post here. Now again, because of her low intelligence, we're gonna sit out Pike, so we're gonna put back Sai in. But I'll set up everything afterwards. It looks like we got 2 units here, and everybody else is in here. And do we have the thing? Destroy less than 60% of the enemy forces? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. If we look at how much enemies we have in this zone here, this is a no-go. This is the thing that we won't be able to do. We probably won't be able to even do this then, because we'll have so many enemies. The only thing I'm worried about is if there's an artillery unit somewhere in here, and if we just stay in the back and snipe them. As long as we don't get spotted, we should be okay. But if we get spotted, that's bad. Also, it is daytime, thankfully, so we'll have maximum visibility with Lim. We are gonna have to set out Pike because, like I said, I don't want him to get. I don't want any more exhausted guys. Like, I know I have some pills to deal with that. Not here, but in here, I have some like. I have some drugs that help with the exhausted effect, but still, I don't want to rely on it too much. So we're gonna bring back her, and again, we might as well just give her the weapons he has here. Oh yeah, we did get some new stuff. Yes, that's something we're gonna need here. Again, because Carta doesn't seem to really... we lost one guy here, so we can increase that. That's fine. What else did he have? Ammo bag, and that's it, right? Okay, so we're gonna go with the Croc. We're gonna go with the BAR here. This is damage, so that's why we get an extra. Or that's why we switch it up. Get the autocannon, get that back. Do we go double ammo boxes again, or we go with the VMAT? Anyways, I know Carta, you're getting this thing. Why? Because number one, also, why does it seem like we get so much more, what's going on here? Is it because of the promotion tax? Like, it seems like we're getting a lot more supplies here. It's probably because of the promotion tax, because look at how cheap she is, and she still got... I mean, she could do with a bit more squatties, I guess. That's true. I have enough to even level up her. But if we want to target people far in the back, this thing isn't too bad. I remember it was able to do a lot of damage, it had a lot of range. But at the same time, there's a lot of enemies here. But she's getting this. Why? Because she's got the designator, and she got this. And it's 3 rockets, which again, because of her... It is a heavy weapon, though. It doesn't encumber her, but again, we just put her in the APC. She gets where she needs to go. We deploy her, boom, we start sniping people from far range with this. So honestly, might be... Well, she has 11 range here. So it's the same as the crocodile, because I was gonna say we can switch out the armor, but it doesn't really matter realistically. Get the smoke grenade out of here, put another ammo bag. We want to get this to 8 shots. I think that's how much it will give us, because it is always calculated on the base ammo, so not on any... It doesn't stack on stuff like perks or whatever. So this is gonna give us 2 shots. This is gonna give us 3 shots. We're gonna be up to 8 shots with the AGM. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty good here. Her, of course, we can maybe increase the squad. We have a lot of points here, so we'll see. Maybe we get a couple. We throw in a couple of promotions in here, maybe to her, because I mean, she's got fragmentation, which would be good for some enemies here. Or we level up one of our main guys here. Our main guys. And again, I'm not sure if we give her the VMAT or extra ammo. Extra ammo, I mean, extra ammo is just good. Especially since we have the AGM, I don't think we'll need, yeah, no, because last time we saw how low we got with the AGL. We got like the 3 or 4 shots left on it, and that's like 1 ammo box worth of ammo. So we definitely want the double ammo box. Of course, we still had a lot of ammo in our autocannon, so worst come, we could have kept using the autocannon. Because it also inflicts quite a lot of suppression. I mean, not too much, but I think it also does AoE. Even though the AoE is not displayed here, it still just says elements hit 1. But I'm pretty sure stuff like grenade launchers and autocannons have kind of an AoE multiplier to them, even though it only says 1 element hit. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Let me see the black market real quick. Again, I'm not sure how long the video is, but I don't want to make it too long. So we did get a lot of salvage bars, civilian supplies there. We got that. I'm gonna get rid of these. We'll see. Like I said, I want to get this first. Let's see here. Real quick, if we would have enough. I'll try and see if we have enough just with the stuff. I don't want to keep like frag grenades. Like, we've used them so little, and the times we've used them, they were so unimpressive that I'm just gonna get rid of them. Also, we want to get rid of all these salvage parts here. It doesn't look like we're gonna get enough. We're gonna get rid of this MP3 PPP high cap. We've had like since one of the very first operations, and we never used it, so it's definitely gonna go. Same thing with the flamethrower. Like I said, I don't really like weapons that rely on you getting close. We got 550. I definitely want the ATGM because it works well with the target designator, so we're down to 50 here. We could definitely muster up enough. I mean, we could get rid of these. Honestly, the CMG-50, like, it is just inferior to the grenade launcher. It really is. It's, yeah, minus 20 accuracy. This is gonna go. It's going out. And then we just need 10 points. Damn. Because the thing with the rocket launcher, it's nice. But I think just this is just a little bit better because it's got more range, more damage, and everything. But it does have more ammo. I don't know. Like I said, I'd like to get all of these, especially also getting ourselves a K-pack as well would be nice. Another SOF K-pack, I mean. And the demo charge here. And there was something else, I believe. Well, it was these. It was these ones right here. Honestly, we could get all these three if we just sell something more for 10, like an ammo magazine pouch, which are kind of useful though, so I don't want to do that. But we'd have enough to get all of these three. Which is definitely not too bad. I don't know how much damage the explosive charge does, but in the description it says can easily destroy buildings and armored vehicles. So I'm assuming it does a lot of damage. You only get one shot, but because if we're gonna stay in the back and snipe off enemy units as we see them, this explosive, we might run out of ammo to destroy the building. So this explosive charge could be our little savior here. I think even I'll drop the RPG too, honestly. I'll keep... Oh. Did I? I think I accidentally... Hold on. What weapon do you have here? Wait, we have two autocannons? Oh, okay, it's an... I was like, wait, where's our heavy machine gun? And I forgot it's on her. Okay. Bro, I got scared for a second. I'm like, wait, where's our heavy machine gun? Alright, we definitely don't need another autocannon, so we must have got another one. Didn't pay attention. Alright, let's see how it is here. I don't know if we'll keep the auto laser. It's very short range, like I've said. And I think now that we have the autocannon, it kind of does the same thing, probably a little bit better. Because yes, it has less armor penetration. Yeah, I think the autocannon is probably just an upgrade over the auto laser. I'll keep it just in case, but alright, let's do that again because of course I freaked out there. I mean, we got enough for the ATGM, and this is a rare item, so what means is that we're probably not at a point in the mission where we can get it, but it is twice this price. So we could potentially get it later. But we can get it now, but it's twice as expensive as it would normally be. Otherwise, we can get what we want here and even get some more. But I don't know, man, like, what would be better, rocket launcher or ATGM? ATGM, 65 supply, rocket launcher 50. I think the main risk I'm thinking of is if Riwa gets wary and we won't be able to use her. So that would mean that we'd have to use Ivy, and Ivy's accuracy is really bad, and the only thing to guarantee a shot with Ivy is this thing. But then we do have, what's her name? Carta. We do have her with the AGM as well. ATGM, I mean. Damn, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think I'll definitely take the K-pack and the explosive charge. And we'll have to source 280 points from somewhere before the end of the operation to make sure when we finish the operation, this thing doesn't disappear. Or it will probably disappear because the operation would be over. And I want to keep all of these for now. The grenades, I'll keep the AT grenades and this termite grenades. I mean, we just never get in range to throw it though, that's the thing. So yeah, I'll go with these for now. So let me see, the ones I want to at least get rid of are probably these ones still. And 180. Yeah, I'm probably never gonna use this again, so I'd rather get rid of that, but we can keep it like that. 110 points. Get rid of the walker. Right, so I think that's how we'll do it. So we got 2 items here, and then we'll need these 2. I'll prioritize getting the ATGM, and if we get enough so that after this mission and the third mission we have enough to also get the rocket launcher, I'll buy the rocket launcher. If not, that's fine. The rest of the stuff are stuff that I don't really care or want right now. Motion scanner, if we get enough range with our scout, it's fine. So I think that's what we'll go for here. And now somebody needs to take the explosive charge. She's got she can do it. And we got the gun for him. It is a little bit more expensive, but it does do 10 hit point damage, so it does mean that it will do 8 with armor pen, but it will have 55 armor piercing. I think we're good. We still got 30 points. That's enough to like promote somebody. How many promotion points do we have? 84. We can definitely promote her. Now, if we use resourceful, she can use the charge twice. Oh, it's 55 promotion points. I don't know. I'll think about it. The video is already too long. So anyways, we'll stop it here for now, and I'll see you guys next time when we do this mission.